El Maestro Speaks.
El Maestro Speaks.
El Maestro Speaks.
Podcast.
My younger days, I told myself my life.
All right, we are recording.
And I lived to where the sunshine
Welcome
never
to MAESTRO SPEAKS podcast.
for my life was short of waiting. When I see her eyes,
Yep. So,
and
our first one for 2026. Am I right? So, yeah. um, yeah, the first one for 2026. I think it's around 100, 190 plus. Yep. And yeah, nothing. Just sitting down here talking to you. Talking about nonsense for now. Yeah. So, yeah.
will I find the
New Year.
rainbows for my life
Yeah.
short of waiting. When I see
There's just a question here of if you're reflecting, like a personal reflection, do you think you had like a fruitful 2025, or you wish you could have done more?
carry on,
Because, yep, speaking personally, I think I wish I could have done more. Well, there's always that, yeah. But
drifting on
another year, another year, and another chance to do better, right? And to work on more on those things you wish you could have done. You could have done better. And yep, 2026 is a chance that you can do that. Yep. Happy New Year.
carry on, carry on.
Carry on. Carry on. Yep. Don't give up.
When the heavy
Yeah, one of the thing, motivation, or like something that can push us to just keep going on, is just thinking that everything's gonna get better as time goes by. Pains, um, wounds are healed as time goes by. We see this scar and we remember the pain, but yep, we are healed and we got stronger. And yeah, that's something to look forward to. So we should just always carry on.
carry on.
Yeah, I think I placed this sound card too far for me. That's why. Anyway, yeah. Oh, it's a podcast, so you don't need to see my face sometimes, right? Anyway, Happy New Year again, once again. Happy New Year. Yeah. So, kind of like all people are happy on the first month of the year, and at the end of the year we are like hard. We're just so festive at the first month, and yeah, next 3 4 months will be like, yeah, pressure for us to achieve the things, they're the goals that we set forth for this year. So yeah, there's that. But anyway, it's part of life, right? Yeah, what it will do things that we strive or work hard to are the sweetest achievement that we can have. Um, it gives us the sweetest taste of victory if you work so hard for it. Like you work so hard, failed, went back at it again, and fight and worked hard for it, and finally you got it. And the taste of victory is so sweet if you underwent that thorough process. So yeah, um, I'm hoping that whatever it is, whatever goal it is that you set forth, will be achieved this year, and I'm praying that you, whoever you are listening to this, will achieve this sweet, sweet nectar of victory on this year, right? Okay, this is starting to become an inspirational talk.
Love you for always,
Yeah.
far away and clear. You can hear the teardrops.
I, got, I actually got nothing to talk about, but yeah, just you just recorded something to greet everyone a happy new year and to wish you luck, right? Let's just talk about what's the fad during the opening of a new year, right? Yeah, and technology. What else do we um do you know that this thing here, if though for those who are watching, I'm wearing a wired headphone right now to monitor the audio of this podcast. Yeah. I I just had a conversation with my brother, uh, and he said that, yeah, apparently my audio sucks. And this is the podcast. So yeah, I tried so hard to I tried to fix it. I've been working for it for an hour. I just I just don't have the time to like post edit this thing. So what I do is just um put some filters while I'm doing the recording. Yet still, I I I don't know. This one sounds crisp, but according to this wired headphone I'm wearing right now, it does. So I hope if I upload it to Spotify, it's gonna be good. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, been doing this for years. I still haven't mastered my sound. So yeah, it's kind of a shame, especially with those great conversations that like I had with people, and yeah, kind of a shame to not have a good sound, right? And yep, from time to time I hear some static sound. I am actually just, yeah, yeah, those things. I'm not sure if you're interested in what I'm doing here. So my setup here is just basically so basic. I want it to be like basic. I have one camera, which is actually a mobile phone, a recording equipment, which is my laptop, the sound card for monitor the sound and the microphone. I want it this way because at times I'd be I don't have like a studio per se. At times I'd be doing the podcast mobile. By that I mean I go to places and I do the setup on whatever place we agree with my guest to meet on. So yeah, I wanted this bare as possible. Yeah, but it's the consequence also. Sometimes, yeah, podcast is supposed to be it's focused on the sound, right? And yeah, it's the thing that I haven't mastered yet. Yeah, well, we will learn as we go along the way. What else? Yeah. When talking about this wired headphone, do you know it's coming? It's what do you call this one? It's coming back. People are now ditching their wireless wireless headset and now choose to use the wired headset. Well, never ditched my wired headset. I'd been using this for quite a long time. Yeah. Yep, until now, this one has like an electrical tape because I like this one so much. I know, I don't know. I do create attachment to my things, and yeah, that's why it's very hard for me to throw this away until it's not really working. If I can like do some solutions like patch things up and make it work, then I'll do that. So never ditched my wired headset. Yep. That's I never ditched my wired headset. What's wrong? Yep. And still have it until now. So it's so funny to see some videos that, well, yeah, and it has 1,000 views, by the way, talking about how people are now using wired headphone or headset. I don't I don't see why those kind of content and well maybe in some areas, right? Most of them really did ditch their wired headphone or the wireless. Maybe that's the reason, but for me I never did. And actually I did it for a reason. um the hassle of charging everything like Bluetooth headset had to be charged, right? And same is true with the wireless mic. We were just talking about how my brother said that the sound is not so good on the show, and he was asking me what kind of mic I was using. So I told him I'm just using a simple little mic with the two microphones in it, and I I don't use wireless mic. And he asked me why not use it, and I just said I don't know. I just don't trust wireless mic. I still prefer this one. Maybe that's that's age catching up with me. Not so keen in going with the technology. That's what old people does, right? I'm starting to go old. So yeah, I just don't trust the and at the same time the hustle, like I said, the hustle of like charging the microphone and what if you suddenly had a conversation like suddenly I had to do a show and I forgot to like charge the mic, and this just the hassle of thinking how to charge the gadget is stressful. um I do this alone, and I have to write the things I want to ask my guest, or I have to talk to the guest at the same time, monitor if everything is going good. Yeah, fun experience. I think I did it like a couple of times already. When uh, we were already in the deep part of the show. Like, I mean, we started the show, say, like 30 minutes. We've been talking for 30 minutes. We're having good conversation. We're already deep into the conversation, and suddenly found out that nothing is being recorded because I forgot to press record. Those things. So, oh, stupid people like me can cannot. Uh, it's like big of a pressure for me to monitor batteries and everything. So, like I said, I want everything here to be is the bare minimum that I can have, so that my focus of attention will be on the conversation and not so much with the technicalities of recording the things. Yeah, but yeah, sometimes they're right. The quality of the audio is being sacrificed. Oh, there's that. Yeah.
Sandoy, uray adi na puuan.
Mhm. Hopefully, we, and this is my personal goal too for this personal project of mine, that I can do better and learn more and improve more on the audio. Do I wish I would have a studio, like a dedicated studio for this? For this moment, I don't think I do. To because um yeah people I want to have conversations with are sometimes not located in this locality where I'm living, and times I have to travel. So most of the time, I meet them in places, and for people that is near the vicinity, I had like an agreement with one of our sponsors. Okay, and again, this podcast is brought to you by St. Lucie Multi-Purpose Cooperative. Pwede kayo da, kahit na nga agloan, gas kasapulan ti kwarta nga kasla kanya, mabalin nga masidag kay lata. Jay St. Lucie's Multi-Purpose Cooperative. Ado ti adjustable or flexible loan types of loan nga mabalin nga applyan tayo. Okay, you can visit them at the ABC second floor building at Hugis Let Trinidad. Yeah. So I made an agreement with the branch manager that at times I can do some podcasts there at their office. So that's like a part of our agreement. At the same time, promote the cooperative. So yeah, there's that. I do record there, and there's did a lot of recordings there already, and being I'll be doing more for sure. Yeah, and for now I want to keep it this way, a bare minimum. Um, and hopefully, as time goes by and podcasting becomes more popular here in the Philippines, particularly in the Cordillera, then yeah, it would be, and I guess I wish would be easier for like guests to just come to the place and have conversations with me. Yeah, so there's that. Hmm. New Year. So, oh, what are the fad that we had for New Year? I think the most popular one is the New Year's resolution. Do you know, guys? Oh, guys.
I worry I won't see
And I don't know. I hate that word because I don't. I think it became. It was an overused word by a lot of content creators, vloggers, whatever you want to call them. Yeah. Going back to our topic, so you know that according to research, every January to February until March, um, registration on registration to gyms, membership to gyms will usually go up to like sometimes 100%. You just imagine the rate of increase of enrollees on gyms, different gyms, like martial art gyms, you name it, slums gyms, fitness centers. The membership usually skyrockets during January, February to March, and it will slowly decline as the months go by. So the reason, you every everyone's New Year's resolution is to like be fit, more healthy, to lose weight. Hmm. Right after the celebration, they'll start going to the gym. After like 2, 3, 6 weeks, start they'll start to lose the motivation. That's the key. That is the reason why there's a decline as the months go by. There's a decline on the membership on the gyms because they lost motivation, right? So yeah, that's what we are going to talk about today. I think it's the nature of human, right? To do things like enthusiastically when you are motivated, like when you're motivated to go. You just said that, well, starting this year I'm gonna lose some weight. That's my New Year's resolution. So you are motivated to do that, right? But up until when? Up until when? So when you're now, when you're inspired, you will go there. Like if it's possible, you can just go there every day, right? After such time, enthusiasm will go down, will decrease, motivation's gone. Motivation's not there anymore because I don't know, maybe there are no more people pushing it to go, or like you lost the excitement, so you will stop going. And that's the reason why January to March there's the increase of membership in the gym, and as time goes by, people won't go anymore. Right? Like I said, it's nature of human that sometimes when we are so motivated, we will say, "I'll do this and I'll do that," and yeah, you do that in the beginning so enthusiastically, but as time goes by, you will stop, you will lose interest, and you will stop eventually, never completing a thing. So, yeah, this is a dangerous human behavior that I guess I think it's natural to all of us, but the root cause for that is I think you have the you have the wrong fuel in moving forward, right? So, like for me, I think motivation is just like a spark when you light a match. It's so strong at the very beginning. It's so bright, but then it eventually dies out. So you need to like transfer that fire to something that will sustain it for a longer period of time to achieve whatever goal that you want to achieve. So yeah, it's good to be motivated. It's good to have the enthusiasm. But first, of course, is that you should have the discipline the determination to finish what you have started. So you have to, that's where discipline, and that's what we should teach ourselves, and we should teach our children to have. And the discipline, discipline of finishing a thing, finishing is something that you've started because you placed it in your goal that you're going to finish it. You have to work through it no matter how hard it is. So no matter how unmotivated you are, so to start with, because sometimes we are like, the people usually stop when they were, so what was that? Okay. People usually stop when they look at the goal that they have they have stated at the very beginning, and it is like impossible for them to achieve, right? So um setting the goals sometimes, okay, and if the goal that was set was too much, that is the one that will deter people in finishing the project. And sometimes that happens because when you started setting the goal, you were so motivated that you think you can do it, that you can push yourself to go through that because you're motivated. Again, here is where that quote that says, I don't know, a statement that said that never make a decision when you're too happy or when you're too angry. Yeah, I don't know where I heard that, but I agree with it. Because when you're too happy making a decision, you will like, yeah, fully motivated. You will like do or set things that is too impossible to achieve once the emotion is down. So yeah, that's right. And when you're too angry, you might do things, you might say things that you don't mean. So there's that. Okay, going back to setting the goals. So whether you are motivated or not, just put on a very simple goal or achievable goal, the one that you think is so easy to achieve. You write it down there, okay? And once you achieved it, then you restart your goal, okay? Until you get to achieving a bigger goal than the one you set, the one that you set out first. So yeah, it's better that way because you will not be overwhelmed, you will not be pressured, okay, in doing a gargantuan task in achieving that goal. It will also not pressure you. It will also help your determination because it's simple. It won't take a lot of your time. It won't take too much effort. For sure, you that you can achieve it, then it's better than setting a very impossible goal. So, yep, motivation is this part, but discipline and determination and grit, resilience will take you there. Okay? So we should start instilling those to our children and to ourselves. Okay? Doing it small step at a time, one step at a time. You know, you know, just mm, just to change everything. This is the thing that we should have as our New Year's resolution, right? Okay, changing the way we set our goals and maybe achieving each step, okay, or setting a very small goal that we can achieve, like say in a very short time, okay? And then add another goal to that until you will reach that impossible goal that you are inspiring back when you are very motivated. So here's that thing. We are very motivated, but once the motivation is not there, yeah, it's very hard to push yourself. That's when discipline will come in. That's when persistence, determination, resilience will come in. That's what we should teach to ourselves and we should teach our children, right? So yeah, this I think what I can share for this year. So all I can say is happy 2026 New Year. Happy New Year to each and every one of us here and around the world. So see you next time.
El Maestro Speaks.
El Maestro Speaks.
El Maestro Speaks.
Podcast.